Empezamos. Vamos con unos minutillos de retraso. Bueno, gracias a Mike, sobre todo, por la charla que nos dará hoy. Permitidme que me exprese en español, porque si no... sorry. Pues eso. Lo que diga la gente. Hay sitio por aquí adelante, ¿eh? Sí. Pues nada, gracias por venir y gracias a Mike y a Tony por la charla que nos darán. Recordad, envié una combo también para luego hacer pizza y cervezas, subir arriba. Se ha apuntado por la gente, la verdad, pero espero que luego paséis. ¿Vale? Para luego continuar un poquito debatiendo y alargar un poquito con unas cervezas del tema que es bastante interesante.
Okay. Hola. Lo siento, pero mi castellano es muy mal, entonces me voy a hablar inglés. So thank you for having me. I'm Mike. I'm here working with the IngeProd team in Barcelona with Luis Peralta and Tony Lopez, who you'll be hearing from this afternoon about the IngeProd tools. And I guess the first thing we're going to talk about today is change. So, wait. Hold on, this usually works. Oh, you know what? It would help if I turned it on. Wouldn't it? No? It was on. Come on. This almost always works. I don't know what's happening. Try it again. It's going to get really awkward if I don't. This has never failed before. It's got battery. Well, no, it's got battery. It's just not working. Anyways, I see. It's working on the wrong presentation. I've got 3 presentations loaded, so this was definitely a user error. We're going to talk about change, finally. We're finally going to change the slide, for one thing. So, this is a talk about what I call the rainbow of death model that explains how my fellow instigators and I crossed the chasm between us and the majority of Googlers to make automated testing a standard development practice. I'm hoping it'll inspire everyone to break from whatever standard narrative you're possibly struggling with so you can overcome your own challenges. But first, let me share with you the story of how I earned the privilege to speak to you today. So from the very beginning, I've always felt compelled to push boundaries and assert my own truth. And so whenever somebody said, you should do what everybody else does, I would do something different. The standard narrative never applied to me. Eventually, however, my lack of musical talent, kind of gave way to the euphoria of programming. So my first job after college, my colleagues make fun of me for carrying my library of algorithms and programming books, like all these books and then some. I would carry in a bag into the office every day. I would carry it out. But then one day we ended up on a death march. If you're not familiar with what a death march is, it's basically a crushing experience, working insane hours to deliver impossible requirements by an impossible deadline on a fragile, untested code base that barely worked to begin with. So there was a lot of pressure, and I wasn't a very nice person at that time. But somehow we did it. We met the spec by the deadline, and then we were given the freedom to do whatever we could to make the damn system faster. So it was during this period of relative calm and freedom that I accidentally discovered unit testing. I read an article in this magazine called C and C++ Users Journal that talked about it, thought it was a neat idea.